Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has asked the authorities concerned to emphasize more on availing funding from the foreign sources alongside the local funding to ensure project financing. She also noted that if the trend on timely implementation of foreign-aided projects increases, then disbursement of foreign loans would increase, which would also put an impact on the foreign currency reserves. The Premier gave the directive while chairing a meeting of the ECNEC held today. After the meeting, Planning Minister M.A. Mannan said development partners like the World Bank, ADB and JICA are ready to extend more support, including budget support to Bangladesh, but the government would take those as per its necessity and capacity. Gynecologist Dr. Sanjukta Shah today blamed Central Hospital for the deaths of Mahbuba Rahman Akhi and her newborn due to wrong treatment. Claiming that Akhi was not her patient, she said Central Hospital made false statements about her. Dr. Shah made the remarks at a press briefing at her house. They did not take any verbal or written consent from her at the time of Akhi's admission, the doctor said. She affirmed that Mahbuba Rahman Akhi was not her regular patient, but the hospital authorities said an investigation is underway in this regard. The probe committee will unearth who is responsible for the incident. The last-minute election preparation in Rajshahi and Sylhet is in full swing as the cities are all set to go into polls tomorrow. Rajshahi and Sylhet Divisional Commissioners inaugurated the distribution of all electoral materials in the morning. Thousands of law enforcers have been deployed for the Rajshahi and Sylhet city elections to ensure foolproof security. Besides, judicial magistrates and executive magistrates will perform their duties on election day to take instant action in case of violence. Movements of vehicles will be suspended on that day. Due to nearly continuous rains over the last few days, water has entered polling centres of Sylhet city elections and the situation is feared to worsen. A short-term flood may hit the low-lying areas of Sylhet and Sunamganj districts as major rivers in the region may swell further due to heavy rainfall in the northeastern region and adjoining upstream. According to the Sylhet Met Office, rain is also expected on the election day. Meanwhile, the Brahmaputra, Jamuna and the Ganges the rivers are maintaining a trend of rising water level at different places, which may continue in next 72 hours, the flood warning centre said. Now, international news. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi left for the US today on a landmark state visit, the highest diplomatic reception reserved for closest allies. An unprecedented deal on jet engine technology transfer is also expected during the visit. Modi's schedule for the next 3 days will involve a rare address to the joint session of the US Congress, meeting with business leaders and Indian expats, and a state dinner at the White House with US President Joe Biden. The address to the US Congress on Thursday will be a second for Modi.